If you want to make this glitchy metric blob build, like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. If not, you'll end up making a paint beast. I wouldn't risk it. Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger, and in today's video we'll be going over this glitchy metric blob build in NBA 2K21. First things first though, smash that like button if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure to turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now, getting straight into this video, the difference between this build and a normal blob build is not much. This build is heavily based off my boy Blah's build. His link will be in the description. Everyone go make sure to show him some love if you haven't already. As you can see as well, I'm on a PlayStation. I just secured a PlayStation 5. This will be my official PlayStation build. That way I can start playing stage and just grinding PlayStation in general. Make this build a power forward. Jersey, handed number, of course, is all up to you. I am going number 13, lucky number 13. That's my number. Next, for the skill breakdown, you can look at a few different skill breakdowns for your blob build. Always make sure to choose what skill breakdown you want. You can look at the blue and red. If you want to shoot the ball, look at the green and red. But for the best competitive version, it's not even close. Make sure to choose the pure red. By the way, this yellow and red is also kind of glitchy. Get this video to at least 100 likes if y'all want another blob build but with the yellow and red pie chart. Make sure to choose the pure red though for today's video. Next, for the physical profile, you can look here at the top physical profile. I know in previous videos I told you the top physical profile was best, but after talking to some of the better players in the game, I'm not gonna cap, I think the speed vert is a necessity for the blob build. I've heard stories of good speed verts dogging out people on pure speeds. I heard pure speed in the right situation can get dogged out by a speed vert, and speed verts are plenty fast as it is, so I'm just gonna go with the speed vert on the physical. Next, do your finishing exactly like this. Max out the close shot, driving dunk, and standing dunk, and then put the driving layup on a 61. Same down here, you have to upgrade the post moves. You can't max out the ball handle. You have to put the ball handle on a 51 and then max out your pass accuracy, and make sure to max out your post moves. From there, go through and max out every single stat and your defensive rebounding, everything. Interior defense, perimeter D, lateral quickness, steal, block, offensive rebounding, and defensive rebounding. Max it all out and put your one extra attribute upgrade into your driving layup. For your body shape, this is preference. I'm not gonna lie though, if you don't go burly, you might get dogged out. You might set paper screens. Make sure to go burly. If not, you're gonna end up selling. Just go burly, please. For the height though, you can look at 6'7". A lot of people have been talking about these 6'7s. You can end up with a 94 speed on a speed vert, 98 speed if you go pure speed, but 6'8 is still the best height. 6'8, it's not close. The best balance, you're not going to get dogged in the paint, and you can still basically double team at will. Go 190 pounds, and then look here at the wingspan. This right here is a typical blob build. Before you click off of the video, just stop right there. I'm going to show you a better version of this build in my opinion, but in order to show you this version, I need you to go into your settings and scroll all the way down to the units of measurement and make sure you are set to the metric system, not the imperial system. You cannot make this build with the imperial system. And then from there, go through and make the exact build we just talked about, the blob build. Keep all the same stats, max all the finishing like we talked about, do the playmaking exactly like we talked about, and do all the defensive exactly like we talked about. Once you have done that, done the body shape, and we're back at the height, you'll see we are in meters now. And for the meters, make sure you do this build exactly how I'm about to do it. 2.04 meters is the exact height you need. You can look down here, the 2.02. If I'm not mistaken, it comes out as like a 6'7". Make sure you go 2.04 for the best version of this build. You could look here, like I said, at the 2.02. It is honestly OP. This build here is OP. Look at the lateral quickness, look at the perimeter quickness, but if I'm not mistaken, it comes out as a 6'7". In order to get the best version of a 6'8" blob build, go 2.04 meters, drop the weight down, and as you can see, you can't even go up 1 kilogram. You have to keep it exactly at 84 kilograms in order to get the 90 speed, 97 vertical that's on the normal blob build. But look, instead of the 92 block, you get a 94 block. Instead of the 93 defensive rebound, you get a 94. I know these are minuscule improvements to the stats, but when you have a 98 block and a 98 defensive rebound and a speed vert blob, you're not getting dogged. This build is too fast, it jumps too high. This build is a demigod blah build. Shout out my boy Blah for coming up one of the best center builds we have seen in most recent years. For the takeover, go glass cleaner. You can look at rim protector if you like to double team, but honestly you need glass cleaner. If not, you might have a hard time dealing with the paint beast, but as you can see, you have a glass cleaning finisher. In my opinion, this is the best blah build in all of NBA 2K21. And this right here will be my first official build on PlayStation. I am in the comp colleges. I'm grinding out this build as we speak, but from here I will be showing you the best badges, finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive that I recommend for this build. Gold contact finisher, gold lob city finisher, gold showtime, gold slithery are a necessity for this build. Now if you're playing a wager and you have to go bronze showtime, there is other badges. You can look at gold relentless. A lot of people like gold giant slayer, gold pro touch. It's really just based off preference. A lot of people like gold putback boss too. I just wanted to show you a few different badge combinations that you can look at here. All these in my opinion are valid, but for the best overall, this right here is the badge setup that I run every single day. I run gold putback, I run bronze relentless, and I run gold showtime. Just for example, if I'm playing bum stage, just in the park, something like that. If you're in a wager though, it's a different story. If you get the shooting badge, go slippery off ball. Next, for your playmaking, bronze bailout, gold quick first step, silver unpluckable is my normal badge setup on this build. Bronze bailout is a necessity to dot the corner when the guard drops. Honestly though, you could look at like a silver downhill bronze bailout if you aren't a big fan of unpluckable, if you're really good with your pass fakes. But moving on to the defensive badges, if you're going against another blah, you can look at silver box out, Hall of Fame box out though. In my opinion, I always run Hall of Fame just to be safe. Silver chase down is valid too. Hall of Fame brick wall isn't necessarily needed, but Hall of Fame interceptor, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame rim protector, all those are like necessities in my point of view. You can get away with the gold brick wall, and then from there you need at least silver lightning reflexes. Silver pickpocket is almost a luxury. You could get away with not having any pickpocket on this build. Like I said, the silver box out is valid if you know you're going against another blah. If you know you're going to be going against a paint beast though, make sure you have that box out on Hall of Fame. The same with a brick wall. If you have trouble setting screens, upgrade your brick wall to Hall of Fame. If not, try it on gold. Hall of Fame Trapper though is one of the best badges with this build, especially if you know how to get the manual trapper. That is up to you though. If you know how to use Trapper, run it Hall of Fame. That right there is an amazing badge setup to run against another blah. Look at all the different badge combinations I showed just then. Let me know if the build is a dub, let me know if the build is an L, and let me know what video you want to see next. For the loyals who watch this video all the way through, tell me in your opinion if you think this right here is better than the original blah. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. That's all for today's video. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure, they keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I